Hello, everybody! It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Today is a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. It is June the 9th. No, Tuesday's my off day. It is a wonderful Monday. Wow, that tells you how done I am with today or so. It has been a long day of work, quite frankly, but I'm just going to be happy to enjoy in it, because, one, I've got a very lovely person with me here today, and two, it's going to be the start of a very lovely new series that we'll see how time lets us get on with it. It is Tavern Talk, a visual novel that is all about, basically, you are going to be, bartending away at a D&D inspired universe or so when it comes to it overall. So after the rousing fun that I had with showing Ein Valhalla, cyberpunk bartending action, I can't remember all the dashes, hyphens, whatever crap like that. I remember picking up both the Coffee Talk series and Tavern Talk back during Christmas, and I am blind to both of those series. So I thought about doing another one of those sometime, and well, luck as we have it, I have a new friend to accompany me on this journey here, so why don't you introduce yourself today?
Hello, Crimson here.
This is Crimson. I thought, okay, it sounded like you were done with your intro, because that is a very weak intro.
Not gonna lie, I had more planned, I forgot.
Goodness gracious.
It's fine.
Well, look, if you're gonna become a content creator sometime soon enough, which you should, Smile, you gotta work on that, lovely. Anyway, this is Crimson, one of my lovely members of my cruise ship community, and maybe they'll strike out on their own for now, but at least for now, they're just accompanying me in spirit, both with the Fuji Tech and by the lovely pixel art that I get to have of us together on my overlay. Oh, it's so wonderful, it's so nice. I love being able to get to surprise you with that, and then it's gonna be outdated and obsolete once you get your new design.
It's right up top, I just noticed it.
Yeah, I do this for all of my collabs now, you know that, right? Crimson.
Yes.
I do this for all of my collabs now, you know this, right? Oh my goodness gracious. I am getting no respect here, am I?
I might be a little unobservant.
Goodness gracious. Anyway, I'm streaming this out to Discord on your side, so I just turned on the stream quality because I saw I was kind of like chopping some frames, so are you still good on the Discord side?
Yeah, everything looks fine over here. Didn't even notice I was losing frames.
Oh, no, on my side, my VTube studio was being choppy, so just trying to see what I can fix with that. So, let us go ahead and play! Now, the problems that I know I'm having immediately is I already knew Jill's colors to be Jill Stingray. I'm still blind to this, so we'll see what colors I want to rot for my model overall for this new series. Pronouns. Wow, nice. I remember seeing that there was a lot of like LGBTQ plus positive stuff in here. So actually, yeah, player character. We get to put this out here. Wonderful. She, her, obviously for us when it comes to it then.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away.
Full intro, nice.
In a realm ruled by dragons and magic.
Not Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, actually it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern. A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
And you never asked that question.
I mean, on Steam page it said multiple endings, so uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Elf. Okay.
Elf.
Real quick, the way that Ein and I segmented things out in Valhalla was he did all the guys, and Jill, because main character when it came to it, and I did all the girls or so. I don't know if you want to do it on a character-by-character basis, or if you just want to separate it by gender for our side. Because this is as much both of our experiences, since we are both blind to this.
I don't know, I'm kind of fine with whatever.
You're being indecisive as always. I'm going to assign you all the guys just to give you extreme range in your pitch.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just kidding on this side or so. We can play around with it. I don't know if me, the innkeeper, actually talks back and forth though. So we'll see though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, how about this? Just for an experiment. Hold on, is that an Among Us?
Where are you?
Is that a green Among Us? Hanging on the windowsill? I know that in the game options there was an option for like for having seasonal events, and I know that I saw that in an update they added like Among Us as like things like, because you can link your Twitch account to like have people spam and chat like chat commands. I remember seeing on the page, but I was not gonna do that at all. But if they're just kind of here, then okay then.
Oh my god.
Well, what's experiment this? What you said you wanted to use this series as a way to train your vocal chops. So why don't you take this wonderful person who it is?
All right. Hi, Inkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy?
Okay, I do sweet. Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy?
Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really exciting.
Did you go on an adventure?
Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over.
Typical elf day.
Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome.
Did it?
No, but I got to take another walk around the grove.
How was it?
Great, I got to see the same stones, same trees. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. Even got to war with asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so...
Sounds very exciting.
Who am I kidding? My life's as exciting as a roasted nut.
You know, nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. Ah, so I'm the chef type of autistic.
I'm allergic.
I didn't know that.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. But hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something fun.
Are you allergic to anything, Crimson?
Food-wise, peaches. Other than that, bee stings.
Peaches?
Yes.
Interesting. What? Like, any family history with that or something? I don't think I've ever met anybody who's allergic to peaches.
Not specifically with peaches, but like a lot of fruit in my family. Like I have an aunt that's allergic to strawberries, a grandmother who's allergic to watermelon.
You just
just
rolled
like,
the fruit
there's-
watery? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I'm saying this. I
Yeah.
have some of my friends who are allergic to like dairy and whatever. Okay, lactate, or lactate, whatever stuff like that or so. But I know another one of them is like allergic to like pineapples, and I'm like, interesting. The only time a pineapple allergy has ever come up in my life, that I know of, is from Glass Onion, like the movie Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery.
Oh, right.
Dude, don't
Right,
do pineapple.
Duke. I forgot about Duke.
Yep.
Yeah, like, it's just so specific, too.
Yeah, but the human body is full of wonderful things, and also wonderful, wonderful ways to really royally screw up. Like, did you know, for example, that your body, like, I remember seeing this, I think it was like a TED Talk, basically, but to keep it abridged, the default body response for hiccups is yes to hiccups, and your body basically suppresses it daily. It's kind of like a auto thing. So if you break, like, part of, like, I remember it's like, basically, if something screws up, you'd just be hiccuping for, like, the rest of your life.
Oh, the amount of pain I'd be in.
Anyway, speaking of pain, back to Fable.
Oh, yeah. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that, count as an adventure?
No, I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is that you're missing some spice.
Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think, chills would help
Chilies.
that much. Oh. I don't think that chilies will help you much.
No, actually, I think Fable was very you-coded after your last, gastrointestinal mishaps. Actually. For reference, Crimson in our Discord talked about you tried to have, like, what, barbecue just a little bit ago, and your stomach absolutely hated you for that.
Yeah. That was a new one for me. I already kind of knew to be careful around, like, Mexican food, because spicy, and Italian food, because acidic.
You know, maybe
The
you
barbecue was
just
a
need to
new one.
balance out your body more. Maybe after you eat, you should take a walk around the grove a few times.
If I can make it more than a few steps from the table before it kicks in.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, your wine?
Yep. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies.
I was talking about the spice in your life.
Ah. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yeah. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt.
Well, when you get your job and you have to word retail experience, welcome to the salt mines.
Oh, I'm gonna be getting so much. I'm like a bland soup.
So, a classic case of boredom. I see.
Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun.
I consider that toasting, and considering how I just paid off my apartment rent for the month, I kind of want to do that right now.
Honestly, I am already feeling Fable so much.
Yeah, I'm glad we you-coded her. I understand. No, it could have been a toss-up, but hey, there you go. You're keen in. I like how after I took up the mantle for... after Ein was like, yeah, let me voice out Jill from now on. Let's see how it goes. Immediately, it's alright, me as Dorothy. Here we go. Oh, that Valhalla playthrough was so fun. Have you ever tried visiting a circus? Have you ever tried adding some zest to your soup? What are these responses, Barkeep? A circus? I mean, it doesn't...
I mean, the second one I kind of see, but the circus?
It just feels a little bit more out there. I'm gonna go for soup.
Huh?
Drama, buzz, excitement. You know, something fiery. Go to the theater, or a gala, or even a hot air balloon. Have you tried a circus?
It's a hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high?
Yes, I think that's the point. Nah, this ain't me. If there's one fear I've had, it's fear of heights, absolutely. Bad, Vertigo.
Oh. I'm afraid of heights. And people. And of actors.
Shakespeare jump scare.
Oh, no, not the Shakespeare jump scare. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. What is singing if not telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example... Listen to this song I started writing.
Oh boy, Crimson, you're gonna have to sing live on stream right now.
I wish to be a hero slaying lady drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph lasting by the lakes.
I can absolutely tease you. I'm gonna tease you immediately.
Oh no!
That's pretty nymph? Oh, that's pretty daring.
Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten, fragment light. Divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks.
Character information what? Fable. Fable Verifina. Age 110. Kin. Pronouns they, them. Ooh. Non-binary rep? Fable
That's cool.
Verifina is a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. There is sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything. Really. They're not allergy, probably doesn't help either. Alignment, neutral good. Class, ranger. Arcana, the hanged man. Interesting.
Dang, they do Arcana for this.
Yeah. I mean, it's D&D coded when it comes to it, of course, too, so I don't think it's too far-fetched, because I love how, like, those, so they have, like, the class, for example, too, and, like, class and alignment, it's absolutely D&D coded.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I love how, yeah, pronouns, too, because I did not know what gender to take for them, for Fable at first, when I first saw them, like, both in, like, the promotional arc when I started the game, and, like, you know, talking to them here. But hey! That answers my question. It's neither! Cool! That's real cool.
Yeah. It's just the nice little details that they add that is just on top of the game.
Yeah.
It's great. Not a lot of songs you can write about that.
I might have screwed up OBS for sitting there, but we're good. I clicked out of my browser and it zoomed in on the game by accident.
Oh.
I wouldn't mind a jingle, you know?
I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs?
Also, can I just say I love the little luminescent blush that they get? Like, that's so cute.
Yeah, like it's like every time they talk about the singing too, it's just their passion.
They're so
it's great.
cute. I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle.
But in the meantime, can I offer you a drink?
Yes, I'd love a drink.
The usual.
Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot.
Thank you for the reminder, Fable.
It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating in the waves of a sunny lake.
Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nymph this, nymph that.
Both? But mostly I want a swift strike.
Message received. Yeah, I want a nymph to be with one or to be one. It's a Star Wars meme.
This is good.
You're not answering. To be with one or to be one? Alright.
Although... I was wondering... I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I think I want the tutorial.
Oh, might as well.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
What should I do? Do I need to put on a favorite or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar?
Just follow me. Look, welcome to my drink mixing nook.
So this is what it looks like back here.
Why do I have so many Among Us's?
It's gotta be an event.
No,
Gotta
absolutely. Like,
be.
like, the last update that I remember just seeing on the game when it automatically updated was like, yeah, Among Us stuff. I think, my goodness!
Hello, Andu.
Careful, I haven't fed him yet.
Where do we start?
Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons would want. To make sure I don't forget what they've ordered, I take notes in my journal, so that's the bottom right button, I'm guessing. Let's have a look.
Oh, you pinned my order!
I did. If I want to watch for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a lot, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes.
Can't you just freehand something to see what sticks?
No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chart to draw it on the board.
What if you picked the wrong one?
I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma, but most importantly, karma train.
No karma train for you. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest.
I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. He's our trash can. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. You know, I don't actually need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. So...
Alright, so let's see.
We have 5 recipes: the Frosted Lagoon, Swift Strike, Spoken Heart, Southern Brawler, Working Nebula. Well, Swift Strike is all coded basically for dexterity. Be a leaf on the wind with the Swift Strike. This must-have for any dexterity devoted adventurer, grants you agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you would exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Wow!
Oh my god.
That's a good reference right there.
I love the Lord of the Rings reference. That's...
Alright, well, let's see what else. The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down in even the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more can you ask for? Spoken Heart. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the Spoken Heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders on boosting your persuasive abilities. Charismatic boost. Great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Ouch.
Damn, okay.
The Southern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the type of fight you're looking for. That sounds really nice, all things considered.
Yeah.
Sparking Nebula.
Yeah, you're looking
This
for...
distilled flavor of the cosmos. The Sparking Nebula fizzes on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and Star Wars alike can broaden their horizons with the taste of the stars. So what says draw recipe? Oh, I'm literally gonna be
so it
like,
just tells you
draw
the...
it, like I draw it out, or
Well,
like is it asking
what it
me what
looks
I'm
like-
gonna add until I get to it?
I mean, it looks like that's...
Okay, so
Like, that's just like the record of what it needs
okay,
to
so drawing the recipe literally just puts it right up on there, and then if I highlight over each of these here, yeah, it's letting me choose over basically. Now I'm curious as to what the big red emergency button is, but maybe we don't press the button and ruin things
The red
immediately.
button is probably the make the drink.
Maybe so. Ah, okay.
Oh, and you see it in the top left.
So you actually pour it on in. That's really cute. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm topping it off
Oh.
in that case then. Alright, Andu, have some fun. Oh, that's
But
nice.
the whole
See,
thing doesn't go at once.
it doesn't all go at once, so I can kind of fit some of my mistakes then. Okay, okay.
That's amazing.
This is a really cute system. So I've got past the first notch, maybe like a little past the first notch. That's too much. Alright,
Too much.
that's decent. Okay, so basically, like, every fill line. Oh,
It's
and then he
too
tells
much,
us
yeah.
what we made. Alright, yeah, so the button right here is to send it.
Mhm.
It's the...
Oh my fucking...
Thank you, Among Us, Inner Sloth. Very cool.
Wow,
Wow.
it actually does teleport.
Of course it does. What did you think was happening? Can I, like... Okay, can I do something real quick for myself here? I'm gonna keep getting distracted by the Among Us, so let me do something. If I go back to the main menu... I know I can
curious as to
disable
what
things.
The button is that...
Yeah, enable event. Disable it. This is for my own sake. Yes! No more Among Us. We can focus for my own sake. Of course it does teleport. What did you think was happening?
I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand.
I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
That's delicious! I need that?
You made that.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures that you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you?
Maybe, but how would I know if I never try?
This is immediately like setting up the biggest red flags for the future. We're gonna be like,
Yeah.
go out on an adventure, Fable. Oh no. Oh, do you actually want to try?
Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but...
But what?
Never mind.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Dark, brooding rogue who needs to tell his backstory has appeared. And so probably.
You know, at least not sitting in the corner table like normal.
I'll take this person. I'm assuming. I'm guessing this is. Well, yeah, it is a person. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? How is this cape flowing? There's no air in this part. Where I know
Magic.
the wind follows our train. How is it? How is this cape flowing? We're underground.
Magic.
That's Spider-Verse reference for y'all. Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt? Sure. Whatever. Okay.
I see. Clearly, not the talkative type.
So, at least for the order then, I'm seeing, yeah, on the pin, I'm seeing now too that it's asking for at least 3 drops of charisma when it comes to it.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if that means that you
That's-
could make a spoken heart with.
I don't necessarily
like,
think
something
so,
else.
because we saw that Andu put up the little recipe card when it came to it then.
True.
Plus, it seems that we, like Valhalla, for instance, you put up to, basically 20 ingredients. You can put up to, 5 ingredients here, it seems, rather, with the fill lines.
Mhm.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
isn't
so
as
it's like an actual
distracting as the
bell.
Among Us, thank gods. But this
It's a
should,
bell, not a
this should be
emergency
digestible.
order.
Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting that lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost.
Oh, damn, just leaving like that.
Alright! Rumor Noir, Son of Bone and Water. Banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully hyperbole. The brooding type, I see.
Definitely.
What are you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's? Perhaps a nymph's?
Maybe dreams of nymphs. Mine. Other people seem to have courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that?
Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. My brother says that dreams are fool's errands, and I'm running away from where I belong.
Oh, look at that face! No.
No! We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like a stream that ripples down the mountain. We're the birds and the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes, no, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course I can never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever, it's my home. There's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think he'd be fine without me.
Gonna go quit. They're way can blow up the tits font size.
Font size?
Yeah. Just for the YouTube viewing experience, as you mind. I'm working on OBS too.
Yeah, fair.
Then you should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop aching, then?
I think so. Yes.
What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny was never meant for me to leave?
Well, what if it did?
That would be a dream come true.
Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day.
That's our day one? Or do we have a night shift too? We have a night shift! Ooh,
We have a
let's
night
keep going.
shift!
Well,
Hmm.
you wanna take this person or nah?
I can.
Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?
You own this establishment, Innkeep.
Oh, last time I checked.
Hmm.
With whom do I have the pleasure?
The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care. Or Lynn. Couldn't care less.
Nice to meet you, Carolyn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink?
You do the thing with quests, right?
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board.
Ugh, no. No quests for me. But I may have one for you on your notice board.
Tell me more.
Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Terrigan. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program.
A werewolf. That's news to me. Werewolf mayhem. The Vukakin. Carolyn told me about a werewolf who was roaming around Terrigen, a potential threat to the villager.
Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Arovian. Been wondering if the same one, just been moving up, like a nomad. New rumor?
Werewolf previously has been seen in Ereve, a southern town. A nomad, or do I have a goal in mind? Hello? Is that the cool SpongeBob S?
Is that where it originated?
I mean, well, as for SpongeBob S for Sandy, but no, it's like, you got that, I mean, I guess it's a popularized one when you think about it. But at the same time, too, like, no, you just fold the paperclip, it's just always just been, like, the cool S.
Hmm.
You know, I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel, Twilight?
Oh! Yes, Twilight! You mean the one with the vampires?
I think so.
Nah, that just split society into two camps, Team Werewolf or Team Vampire.
It's like, Twilight was well past your generation. There was one past mine, too. So that's my sister's generation.
I watched the first movie.
Never
That's about
watched,
it.
never read anything like that. Anything in the series myself. My sister
It
was
was
more partial to
decent.
High School Musical anyway than Twilight.
Oh my god, High School Musical.
High School Musical. If I sing any more than 5 seconds, it'll be DMCA'd. Alright.
Which one are you, Innkeep?
Oh, you're gonna make me choose. Goodness.
Oh, good luck.
I mean, I don't really lean towards either camp necessarily, but if I'm you, Coded Crimson, quite frankly, you might be a vampire soon enough.
Maybe.
Team Vampire.
Ah, so you're into the fangs, are ya?
An innkeep never tells. No, I don't think I'd be into biting.
You, you little rascal. I like you.
Oh, you like me, Crimson?
Carolyn does.
Sure, sure. Just put the fat shade behind the character. Likewise. Oh, what about you?
Vampires.
Well, why?
The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them.
Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself?
Yes. No. I'm just afraid he'd look a little bit too much like my uncle. Dragon. I feel bad saying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dagon? Can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, that hag had it coming.
Okay.
Never fall behind your grooming schedule, and before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Van Helsing's in this universe, okay.
Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves?
Don't know. Don't care enough to check. By the way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah?
Right. Anything else that might help others get it done with it rather swiftly, you think?
Fetch.
Pardon me?
Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch.
That works.
On any dog. Trust me.
Fetch? What was secret weakness is playing fetch? Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stitch. You know, good to know. Thanks, Chair. Lynn.
It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn.
This is gonna be a yeah, then I know it. I think it's nice to have the full name though. It sounds nice. Gotcha, Carolyn.
Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep?
Just Innkeep for now.
Playing hard to get. I see. Well, Innkeep, before I venture on, you've got a drink for me?
Of course. What would you like?
I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. Don't you dare give me any of that watered-down muck instead.
Carolyn. Once. Something with 3 strength. Well, Southern Brawler absolutely
Southern Brawler?
shit. Yep.
Yeah.
Then
No, drop that.
drop a
Dash of that.
exactly so. Andy's so cute. Look at him. Oh,
I love Andu.
I got an achievement for petting Andu.
You can pet Andu?
Yes.
Oh.
Look at him. Look at his futtered face.
Oh, look at him.
That's so cute. All right.
Precious.
And the brawler.
Precious baby.
A drink with 0 water, as requested.
Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks.
So, where will you head from here?
Perhaps back west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of.
Oh no, Fable's gonna see the worst thing on one of their 15 watts. What kind of business?
Personal business.
Care to elaborate? Dude, I just said that it was personal business!
No. Like, there's a point where you don't ask. You're an innkeep, you should know this by now.
Well, I think we're getting the other end of the spectrum when it comes to it here.
But you won't stop asking until I do, will you?
No.
My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating.
Rumors and what? Snail's pace. An unusual amount of undead seems to be hunting the west. Undead snails are being accused of eating crops. This apparently poses a problem.
Apparently. But I did hear some folks complain about a undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her.
And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself, right?
Something like that. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead.
It's certainly unconventional.
That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use stating of the past. It's just gonna open wounds that were stapled shut.
Why would you resurrect
Looks
snails
worse.
specifically, anyways?
I don't know. Convenience? Or eat your face.
Or maybe you're not high enough level to do that yet. You know, the past haunts everyone willing to listen.
Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing.
You started this conversation, though.
And I'm ending it.
She's grinding into my poor bar! What did those nails?
Yeah?
Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors from me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back.
I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right?
But first, character info! Vukakin, age 36, class Beast Slayer, see her. Chaotic Good, and the Chariot. Carolyn is a strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despises small talk in any way or form, and understandably from her, keeps her distance from being werewolves. Wouldn't like being mistaken for one either. Carolyn Pintoniak?
Don't want him to go to waste.
Yeah, I could use some help.
Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup.
This is where I've sorted all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal, so I don't forget.
Smart. Think the next best step will be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over. Make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise you'll have confusing adventures. Once you're done, swap that quill of yours and it'll be all written up. You know, I'm almost getting... Realizing a bit late now, but I'm almost getting southern vibes. I don't know why.
You're southern coded. Got it. Thank you for your help, Carolyn.
Put it on my tab.
You know, that's not how that hurts. Hey, good night to you too. Okay, alright then, let's assemble this quest. So,
Damn, she walked out on him.
there is a potential werewolf. It might be nomadic, and you can play fetch with it. A werewolf on detours. Onwards! Achievement. Combine rumors to treat your very first quest. A Rex and Vulcan pass by the wayfarers, and reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tidrin from Ereve. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Compared to a werewolf as well playing fetch, are you brave enough to take down this quest and save Terrigen from this werewolf problem? Interesting.
Oh, get to feed him.
Good. Creature?
That's a fun ending
Whatever
animation.
creature it is. Act 1. The Wayfarer's Inn. 2. Herald to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. Also, stop chicken waking noise.
Oh, no,
Fable.
no.
Oh no.
Fable? No, no.
What do you have there, Fable?
I found this on your notice board. It said a werewolf is terrorizing Terrigen. Is that true?
Traegerin?
Traegerin, yeah.
It's not Terra, because that would be Terga. Traegerin? I guess.
I can't read. Yeah, Traegerin.
I mean, what?
Sounds
I didn't
right.
look into it now too. It is indeed.
Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hood guy from yesterday?
Not yet.
What kind of hero are you, looking for?
One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest.
Ah, I'm good with the bow.
Yes, Fable, you are good with the bow.
And I know my way around the woods.
I know, Fable. I thought I was just gonna get just a second yes, Fable.
And maybe I want the quest.
Just maybe.
No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. Then I step out into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think... Hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. You got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet.
And then...
I didn't think that far ahead.
I don't know, I never thought I'd get this far. I see.
Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with a silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'm dead. Because of the werewolf.
Thank you for the order of operations, Fable.
Ah,
That
classical
took a
thinker.
quick turn.
So maybe I should just put this quest back.
Fable,
Yes.
do you want me to tell you to take the quest?
Okay, I'm feeling very attacked right now.
Crimson, did you want to be on stream with me doing Tavern Talk at all?
Yes, I did.
That's not what your wine is. Your wine is maybe.
Oh. Maybe.
I can't make this decision for you.
Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime that can't move.
I've met slimes less anxious than you.
You've met slimes?
My tavern is open to everyone.
Oh, right. What do slimes drink?
Water. More slimes. Bones.
You sell bones?
Only two slimes. I'm sorry. The innkeeper's actual tropical genius.
Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu too. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor.
I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable?
In general?
I think answering that would take up more time than we would have to spare. About taking the quest, specifically. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead.
Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods. The world. The worms.
I'm sorry, the worms?
They seem like they need protecting.
You're too cute, Fable.
Fable is amazing. I love her. I love them. I love them so much. But every time I think about embarking on a quest...
I've only known Fable for an hour, but if anything were to happen to them...
And I start to think more deeply about what might happen. My bones start to shake, and I feel dizzy.
Is there something making you feel like you might fail?
Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf.
We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice.
It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back upon to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mari Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Armanthine Hydra. The reason no one wants to spend time with me.
Okay, you're making it depressive. I have to ask about Fable himself. Why does no one want to spend time with you?
Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whatever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out of the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except me. I'd get caught on it and ruin my coat.
As somebody with a natural low what stat too, I feel this. Don't tell me. That happened once. Oh.
Once? I wish it was just once.
Fable.
How do you hit these 1 in a million odds every time? It seems like my life only follows the path that's most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. You know, I think Fable's safe from the fate of the arrow hitting the tree. If anything, that's somehow managed to shoot themselves.
Oh, you know what? Let's see how the death odds go then.
Curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things.
You're too harsh on yourself, Fable.
Am I? See, just last week I went to gather fresh flowers. Daffodils are blooming, and they make a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the Weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the next day afterward doing?
Weeping?
Like a baby. All day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. Suddenly felt all of the sadness in the world rush over me. I have never been so heartbroken.
I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable.
Fable, you're a ranger. You can't let this happen to you. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes.
Mari Morgan incident. What's that?
Yeah, the Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind.
Yo, Fable Sigma grind set every day?
What's Fable grinding? Gacha games?
They're dailies. Water the grove, water the plants. See the Hydra. Don't do anything with the Hydra. Anyway, what happened?
The adventuring party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance up from the little ranger, merchant up from Trigarin.
Yeah.
Trigarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves.
Why were you so nervous?
New people, seasoned adventurers. One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and arms to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way.
How did it go wrong?
I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before. But this time, I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. For some stupid reason, I had led him along the path that no one should ever take.
Fable.
Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home of the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end... they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke.
Rumor. The remains of the shipping mare heads of Mary Morgan, a wraithful spirit prone to drowning men, women, and everything in between.
And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughing stock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in Quagmag Grove. They say it has a taste for adventures.
Wyvern Chimera resides in the Quad Mangrove. Adventures beware, you might be on its menu. But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Oh, your first encounter with the Hydra, then?
Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avion, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, and I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them all in the oven. But I thought since it had fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amarthine Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all I wanted to say. So I just sat down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits, then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the filaments past. Some things are as sturdy as gilded ice. Some things are as changing as the Leviathan's sea. All chimera hate mice. All hydra love tea." Good to know. I thought to myself, wow, the Amarthine Hydra has given me a riddle.
Let's see here. According to Amarthine Hydra, there's hatred for mice is universal truth. Maybe it read with ice. Who can say?
A quest! Maybe this should be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it knew I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore and ran back and apologized and begged it for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea.
Uh-huh. Did you get it some?
Yes.
Then you did complete its quest. Now I feel like that's 3 days wait, but...
Yeah. I probably must have not been feeling... Well, probably must have been confused when you just stood there and then walked away and didn't come back.
Line.
Oh, line. 3 days late. If I had needed an antidote, it would have been dead.
What halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned? They change nothing. Adventures don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself with. I didn't expect the dialogue divergence right here. I feel like it's a little, like, you know, chiding to say try to do better, because Fable is trying.
she has. Well, they have been. Fable has been.
It's like, I
And
don't like the
it's
first
just
part of
not-
the message, but the second part with that's all you can do kind of feels a little bit like a nice push. I don't know if that's just like too much though.
Mhm. Yeah, up to you.
I feel like I want the same, like, I still want to, I think a push might be a good direction. Just saying nonetheless, saying, like you the same nonetheless, but you might just keep Fable in the same place.
Just that little push followed by encouragement from them.
Yeah, and maybe that's gonna be too much to be like, ah, I'm doing my best, but I think I want to try it. Just try to do better in the future. That's all you can do.
How do I do that?
I don't know. You'll figure it out. Okay, horrible advice, horrible advice!
Aw, come on, Innkeep, you're throwing. I hope so.
But you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here.
How can I not be? When everything I touch just falls apart.
You know that isn't true.
You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So, in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of.
You know, you'll have to figure that out then.
Like... on a quest?
For example...
You think I'm a little underleveled.
Do you think it'll change by sitting around? Does it tell us what level they are?
I don't think
we said
so.
that they're a ranger and that's it.
Yeah. I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? But if I don't, then no one else comes around.
The city is in danger! Who's helping them out, huh?
What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better?
The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by, and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing overall? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows, you might even end up forming a party.
Oh.
And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they're going to be waiting forever.
I didn't even think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick.
That's the spirit.
Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and future hero, charmer of nymphs, I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it alright?
This is a McDonald's. Ma'am, sir, you can just say I want the quest. Good job. I will leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey?
Yes! Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity? They have a problem with dexterity, huh?
Dude, you gotta stop having that dexterity, dude, huh?
If I want to fight them, you're gonna need that surprise round advantage. Maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lake hand after all, and only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends.
Oh boy, we're gonna get Fable killed by trying to do diplomacy.
Yeah. I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. To change the entire outcome of the quest. Oh, wow, okay.
Yep.
But I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing.
So, haha, save, please? Twice, just to make sure.
Gotta love
So-
saves coming in.
When it comes to order, we could either go for, yeah, either basically what's going to be essentially a Swift Strike or a Spoken Heart.
Mm-hmm.
What's your feelings on it? Because I think I have my answer when it comes to it then.
It's a werewolf. It might still be a person, but it's scary to try and talk to.
I was thinking to myself, I was gonna probably err on the dexterity side too, because if it is surprise round or so, fact is, if it doesn't work out for talking or so, I think I'd want to give Fable that extra running boost as well, please.
Yeah, because that's good for both just attacking and also just fleeing.
Now, I don't know if that's going to, you know, destroy Carolyn's potential uncle or so, but don't hurt the precious Fable. So I think that's what I want to
We
err
need to
towards
protect
instead.
Fable over the nameless uncle.
But I'm just saying, I think that's where I want to err on this side instead. 'Cause I don't want Fable to just get murked on day 2.
Please, no.
I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's curious. There's more stuff I didn't know I checked around here. Ooh,
Oh.
more stuff.
Oh my god, they have so...
I was just kind of clicking around and seeing if there's anything else to click around with. Let's check this here. So, the Ashen Grove is Fable's place, obviously, then. And then, Traderin is where everything's happening then. So yeah, Fable's just already going downwards. Oh, and this is the quest, rather.
Oh, okay, so I
So
wonder if
think-
there's,
'cause I think
like,
where
some
the
drinks that
Wayfarer is
can...
in. So I think that where the Wayfarer is in for the inn when it comes to it then.
Yeah. I wonder if, there's, like, some stuff, like, at the Highlands that might be affected by, like, drinks for, like, cold
Okay,
and stuff like
so
that.
looking at it, Erevet is Southern Republic, and the werewolves made it up to the Northern Republic exactly. Alright. Either or, we're giving Fable the Swift Strike, you think?
Yeah,
First pet Andu.
sounds good to me. Pet the puppy.
This should do it.
Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk.
Do you feel a little braver?
No, not yet. But I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows could find any werewolf's heart. I'm sure the bravery will come later.
I'm sure it will.
Thank you. The drink gave me some hope. And heart palpitations.
I think that's your anxiety. I don't think we have like a coffee stimulant in our drinks or anything like that or so.
Yeah. Maybe.
You've got this, Fable.
I'll try.
Have some faith in yourself.
Okay, I got this.
Much better.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy.
Hey!
They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil...
You cut out a little bit, Crimson.
Oh, I did? Where did I cut out?
In the right soil.
If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant.
And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us.
Exactly. Thought they might go well with your drinks.
They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later.
Of course. Glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some of them next time. First, I have to complete my quest. We'll see you post-victory.
Hi, Fable. Wonder how Fable's doing. Maybe we'll find some new ingredients for me sometime. Although probably not. No, I really hope my shipment arrives soon. Oh, here we go again. I do think that what I'm going to do for the future stream is make myself green coded to be Fable. Then, if they're going to be our first customer, first friend, first poster child. I'll do that. I'll do that for the future. But for now, hello again, sir. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? Average retail interaction. That spoken heart one tasted. Fine. Thank you. Alright, brother. Oh, let's do this spoken heart for you. I say as I click everything but a spoken heart. I would think that maybe I could go farm with ingredients, but if they already said that, like, you know, there's really no point to do things that aren't actually mixable, then no bother. No harm, no foul.
Exactly.
Try to see if I can, like, mix it up a little bit more. Oh well. Send it over. A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. I love the disposition, though, of, like, bubbly heart-shaped glass. Brooding road. Have you seen, like, that, like, one meme comment if it's, like, a nice strawberry daiquiri for you, and a big hearty mug of ale for you. And it's, like, it's basically, like, a magical girl, like, a super buff guy. But then, like, once the waiter walks away, they basically, like, pass her and say, I think they gave you the wrong drink. So, the magical girl has, like, the huge tankard of ale, and the guy just has, like, the pretty pink, you know, girly drink.
I've never seen that one before, but yeah,
I need to send it to you. It was a pretty simple comment, but it's pretty funny. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Huh. Well,
What a
on
few
to the night
words.
shift. Let's do this night shift and let's call it for stream then. That'll be a good 2 hours.
Alright,
Oh,
that's fair.
well. Slimes
Ooh, 2 new people.
Dwarf and a vampire?
Mhm.
Thanks, looking at it. I take the left, you take the right.
Yeah, that works.
Careful! You'll step on my cape!
Oh, shush.
Greetings, travelers. How may I help you?
Oh, not another one of those empty babblers.
I can confidently say I'm all but empty.
That's what they all say.
Ah, damn it. Alright, GG's dead him next time.
Seems like they're giving ye some more dialogue options than most, but that don't convince me just yet.
Oh no. The worst enemy of everybody online. Genre-savvy D&D characters. I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Would surprise me if there was actually a brain inside that skull.
I'm pretty sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you, I'm different from your average background character. I don't even have a portrait! And I'm literally the trope of they just told me barkeep!
Sure.
I must agree. You look much more delicious than they usually do. Thank you. Though I should let you know, I'm not on the menu. Oh.
The instant stream of tears. Don't worry about it. He's a small lad. Quirky.
I see. That thing on your shoulder. Is it quirky too? What thing? Ah! My cape! Your cape?
That's not his cape. That green fellow on his shoulder is news. Oh, what's left of it?
And the rest of it is on you.
Aye. Pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how that happened?
You just did.
Maybe I can offer you a drink in exchange for the story in your names, then. Yes! I love stories! Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frédéric Duvet Dusson.
It's long for Kyle.
Kyle?
Kyle.
Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood! Or if you're out, I'll also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it.
A lot of Christmas drinks today, huh?
Interesting. Well, I was about to say, I think it's gonna be Southern Brawler, considering the ingredient is just full red. When it comes to
That's
it,
fair.
Absolutely.
Right, the Christmas drink is more orange than red.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Especially so, yeah, like we just served that on. You're seeing it in the little thing here.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice rustic red.
Yandu, or rather, can I feed him like a raw ingredient?
You can!
I'm just trying to let them have it. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I was half questioning if there was going to be like an Easter egg where Andy was going to fill up.
I'm thinking to myself I would check the achievements, but I'm worried about any visual novels to where there'd be spoilers in the achievements, so I'm not going to do that for my own sake.
Yeah.
Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It almost tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser, you can let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink?
Frost grip.
Nice to meet.
Yeah, skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough like the mountains, or the caves of Ur.
I was thinking to myself, before the encounter here,
One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough.
I was thinking to myself, that are we gonna like demonstrate the strength of like an attack and defense of literally whacking the ooze right off? Coming right up. Oh, our first time getting to make a frosted lagoon.
Yeah, the bottom right ingredient.
Yeah. A little bit of spike for Andu. Oop. Not enough there. Lovely. I love this little guy. He's so cute.
He's adorable.
I really also want to cosplay Fable now, I feel like. A taste of just for you. Value customer number 2.
Oh my god, the way it looks is amazing. Ah, you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. See, you're many things, but not a liar. Just like a pile of rocks. Just how I like it.
So, Rare, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story?
Fine, guess you earned it. Alright, picture me in the deep in the mountains of Dolmir with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for the good stuff. You know. Hit a gold vein earlier, and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was.
This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now?
It's nearly sunrise.
And?
The sun kills ye.
Oh, right. Goodness gracious.
God damn it.
Did the ooze also eat the cape? Rumor not, lost and found. Rookie vampire's looking for his cape. He seems a bit confused. Wanted to go out for a stroll in the sun. Yes!
No.
Oh! I'm sorry, just him when he's like, oh, I did get it wrong?
Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior. When I was slipping gold, I had to do something. So I took my shovel, and dug, and hit, and dug, and hit, till there was nothing left to use anymore. Well, almost nothing.
So, did you dig out your gold? I'm guessing they dug out Kyle. Yes! Silly food!
Yep.
She dug out me!
And guess what he was clinging on to?
That little table pout is actually really cute.
Yeah.
The gold, right? Oh, yes! A big golden nugget. Should be enough to get me to Boruvia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape.
I don't think so, sunshine. We had a deal.
Ah! We did. Please allow me to ask the question. What was that deal again?
I get you to Bolivia. Well, to
Bolivia?
Bolivia.
Minor spelling mistake.
I get you to Berivia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet. And in return, I get the gold.
Let me look at the world map real quick. Where would that be? So, not here. I'm guessing it'd be northwards?
Nope.
Highlands?
The plains?
Through the plains? How far out are you two traveling? Because if we're in the Northern Republic... y'all might be traveling for... I'm sorry, underwater?
Underwater?
Oh, it's literally a city, a coastal city that's just called Underwater.
Is it below sea line?
That's actually really funny. I'm sorry, magical lake? Question mark? Okay, it's not notated on the map, like, at all.
Probably a small town that isn't important.
Or maybe it's like a different continent area then, because this is just like one small part of the big map, remember?
Very true.
But what about my cape? Where did you all see your cape? Here's information unlocked. A dwarf, 175, blacksmith, the world, Zawaldo. Rare is a hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. He's not a fan of the meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever any of that means, and seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, he's now stuck with him.
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Get cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man the cape?
Where everyone puts their cape.
Do you know where I put me capes?
Where?
In a wardrobe.
Oh! So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land?
What? No.
Kyle?
This ain't Narnia, folks.
Yeah, maybe we can find someone to retrieve your cape for you. Not only are they genre savvy, they're non-genre savvy. We could! Phenomenal! I could put out a quest for you, but for that we'd need a little bit more information. If I could have the last 4 digits to your social security. Crimson? You good? Crimson? Oh, my Discord's kind of bugging.
Oh, did you not hear? Oh.
No, I saw my connection kind of stutter for a moment there, so if you could, line again.
Yep. Good luck with that.
First, I'd need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Boruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The Cape of Invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. What's this truly unfortunate for when you want to wear it for an important event? Your cape is a cape of invisibility? We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Yeah, of course everybody knows that.
The most important part. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to?
My wedding! Your wedding. When I was married, my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn. The vampire countess? Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her! Congratulations. Are you still married? As the rumor of bad blood unlocks? Oh no.
Oh no!
Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted. Ugh.
Spit out, leech.
Oh,
What?
my cape!
Oh, here we go again.
My sweet Evelyn stole my cape!
What now?
That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast! Her! The thief of thieves robbed me of my most prized possession! Wouldn't that be your heart? No! I had that taken out centuries ago! But my cape! I could not live without that! Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn! How could you do that to me? I trusted in all I had!
Yep, that's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
Okay.
At least it's just a cape being stolen and not your girlfriend being turned into the moon.
Goodness gracious. Perhaps Innkeeper? That's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape from me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. Do you think because Carolyn is a fan of vampires, that might be a good fit?
It might be.
Oh, so hold on. This image of Kyle? What is this stupid drawing?
Oh
Chaotic
my God,
neutral. Arcana the Fool. Yep, that kind of lines up.
that fits with him.
So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like the witch's bosom, towards the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, the Temptress of Men, Memento Champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites.
And she may be invisible now. Oh, that cape is an invisibility cape.
Alright. I mean, he did say that it was an invisibility cape.
Yeah,
Alright,
I just
think
didn't
I've
click
got
until
everything I
now.
need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. Now I'm worried, because what if, like, Fable comes back, and it's like, I did my first quest, give me the next one, Chief! Oh no.
Not this quest.
I
I
hope
do not
so.
want this quest, Fable.
Reminds me. Can I make more than one quest at a time, or is it just the one, it seems? I took the quest board, and it seems it might be it.
Not another person monologue.
I'm having fun with Kyle, though!
And keep it quickly. Another drink. I don't think I can take another tale of woe without some artificial stamina.
Yeah, so I'd say Ray actually chud through their drink. Kyle still has theirs.
Yeah. I need another lagoon.
I'll see what I can do. NPC coded ass line.
Ray is not having a good day with the NPC dialogue, huh?
I mean, to be fair, they didn't ask to be stuck with a vampire. Yes, they do.
So you don't need to draw it.
No. I did try to pull it up, but I'm gonna see if I did an achievement for not drawing it then. Nope. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest.
Let me try. Got it again. I last till dayfall with this.
Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No! I cannot drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so.
Everything lousy. The whole way here you're complaining about having to walk.
My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy.
By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing?
Oh, right! Innkeeper! Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Isn't that what the Frosted Lagoon does too?
I think so.
Perchance something that would moisturize my delicate skin. I'm afraid not. No, we do! We do! It literally says so in the thing! Additional UV protection! Oh!
Yeah, it does.
That reminds me! My Aunt Matilda used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection! Chimera? Vampire Sunstream. Oh, it's just to be a quest and stuff.
A thing, beast made out of several animals.
I'll say this, talking to like some of my friends who had played D&D and whatever stuff like that or so, maybe it's just some of the DM side, or I've been around the block more on the internet and nerd culture. I was surprised a lot of them were like, yo, chimeras are cool, and I'm like, did you just watch Dungeon Meshi and you learned what a chimera was for the first time? Yes, I didn't know what a chimera was before. I'm pretty sure they're like a pretty well-known mythical monster, so I was more surprised that a lot of my ROs were like, I'd never known what a chimera was until Delicious in Dungeon.
Interesting.
Have you ever seen that, or read, or watched?
I started Dungeon Meshi with family before college, but then never finished it until, like, hadn't gotten a chance to finish it yet.
It was a really wonderful series. Could be Discord Watch Party for the future, but for now, let's finish this up.
Yeah, sure. Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast.
I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful.
Ah.
If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Starlit Caves. I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva.
I'm sure that would have gone over well.
Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh! I'm sorry, just every time he says oh and makes that stupid, pitiful face, it's so funny to me.
Yeah. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Miss Frostdrip! Dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter a deal.
Oh, nay. Forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast.
No problem. I can make it another quest from my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I whack among mortals in the twisting sunlight once more? And then for Kyle, peculiar visitor, looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, it seems that he definitely lost more than just that. Perhaps a few of his memories. I wouldn't think of him as an amnesia necessarily, but he's a vampire that's lived for how long now? And his marbles. Yeah. Okay, never mind, I answered my own question. He once was married to Lady Evelyn, a vampire countess residing in Mirror Castle, and enjoys sunbathing. Maybe a tad bit too much.
Definitely not a healthy habit for a vampire.
You know, it's as soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds. Especially that part. I mean, to be fair, when it comes to the human side of things, it's not like people are going to be averse to trying that stuff. My sister, have I told you how my sister became lactose intolerant, for instance?
Mm-hmm.
I have?
I think I remember you mentioning it. I don't remember any details.
I mean, to be fair, I need to tell it for stream content then, but when COVID came around, you know, we weren't basically taking turns as a family grocery shopping, so we're just kind of like at the whims of what our parents were buying. And even though it wasn't necessarily too much, my sister, like, you know, inadvertently didn't consume much dairy products when it came to it. And basically, because of that, her body just didn't have any of that in its circulation for a good year or two, and she naturally became lactose intolerant on that end, because she didn't have anything in the system, and so her body just started naturally rejecting it then.
Yep.
So,
Fun.
it's really annoying whenever she wants to just have anything with cheese, or rather, like, if she wants to have, like, ice cream, she brings around, lactate tablets to basically belie the... or rather, abate is the better word. Abate the bellyaches that would come with it then. So, I don't think this is too far-fetched. I mean, granted, it's the difference between life or death here. But, like, knowing that you actually have a weakness in your body and still going, but it's nice! I like sunbathing. I like my ice cream. I like my milk-based products.
No, it definitely is understandable.
Splendid! Did you hear that, Ray? A quest just for me!
Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight? Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over there.
Don't worry, it's not capitalized. It's not a proper noun. Disney, don't sue us. Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred-up rooms. You can stay there.
How much?
You can pay when you leave.
Grand. Seems like they give you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real girl one day.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature! Goodness gracious.
Those
I get
two,
to make a new
wonderful
quest every
pair.
day then. So, if I sort things out when it comes to it then... So, we could make the... Let's say we can... Like, let's see here. This is Countess Evelyn. She has Ape. And... No, we could match that.
Oh no, we have
then.
two. We have two quests.
Two altering quest lines when it comes to it then, you know? Basically.
No, we have 2 sheets of paper as well.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it, but like last time it just... I mean, I guess it was tutorial for it then, but... Fact is, like, does it need like all 3, for instance? All 3 pieces
I think we
to
need...
make it?
Yeah, I think it needs all 3 pieces to make a quest.
So
Which means we're probably gonna have to have the rogue... Probably gonna have to have the rogue show up at least once more to complete the Black Lagoon quest.
But the thing that I'm seeing here is that, look, the quill starts shaking when I put 3... Well, actually... Okay, no, it just shakes if I put 3 on there regardless. But I think what it's really asking me here is that, like... I think I have the 3 for the, you know, the Evelyn quest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it still highlights the quill even then if I do this here. I mean... I only have the 2 pieces of paper. I did just save, so I guess I could. Actually, hold on, wait a second. Yeah, hold on. Wait. A wyvern chimera resides in... I was about to say, I only have 2 pieces of paper for this, but from Fable's thing, a chimera's hatred is for mice. And we need a chimera on this here. So this is our first quest, actually, then.
Yep. That makes sense.
Deep in the Quad Mangrove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are valuable treasure to any alchemist. Its larvae even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use a rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that he can even walk in broad daylight. Is there any adventurer mouse brave enough to confront the beast, the chimera, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva?
Really? We're not slaying the vampire?
Okay, it will let me make two, so in that case, then yeah. Oh yeah, let's just send it then.
And then that's the case.
Hey there!
The Evelyn quest.
Yep. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to its first keep of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his keep at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the lost Swan Cape, but be aware, she might be invisible. Gotcha. Interesting night.
No, let's just hope that there are no adventurers that take those and go off to their deaths.
I mean, it would be kind of iconic for Fable to just keep taking more and more daring quests, but I'm worried about our Fable.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Act 1, Chapter 3, New Friends and Former Enemies. That will be for next time. For now, I think that'll be good for us to stop at. Don't you think? How many save slots do I get?
A lot.
Please, I was about to say, I need a lot of save slots if I'm just gonna keep saving along. I get 30. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll call it there then, for now.
I wonder if that's how many chapters there are.
Good question. It said on the Steam page that there's like 12 hours of gameplay, if I recall seeing. So we are 2 through, basically.
Hmm?
And then there's even DLC we can maybe get later on. But for now, thank you all for joining us on Tavern Talk, our first new series that we'll see how long it takes us. You know, we're at the whims of both my job and my jobs rather, and Crimson with maybe their job in the future. How are you enjoying our time together so far?
Oh, this has been fun.
It has absolutely been fun too, I do think. I'm absolutely gonna get myself to be more green-coded in my colors. Rather, while we do this tonight, while we sign off, let's go ahead and get myself Fable-coded then. So, going by that, basically I just need to have green stuff around. So my haired piece, I need to make that green. Kind of like a nice foresty lush for everything around it then comes to it.
Yeah.
There's that. The bow can probably be more yellowish, I think. Like sunflower-ish on my model.
The hair? Yeah.
Hair, I don't know. Like, I can't really, you know, it goes off yellow and recolors off of that, so I really can't do too much to like darken it, I guess, you know?
Yeah,
So,
well, no, like, the yellow bow to kind of...
I would really can't like change myself.
The hair bow?
At least I can do is make my eyes a little bit more yellowish, I guess, when it comes to it then. I mean, I'm not gonna change too much since yeah, Fable's hair is way white.
Yeah.
Oh well. Fable, I'll save that on my stuff for the future, and we'll chill with that then. Oh, at least for now, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. That's the difficulties I chose. Oopsie. It's been your wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world, have a wonderful night now. I'll see if I'm back tomorrow, or rather, I should probably be streaming tomorrow, because I have the day off, so we'll see how that goes. But lastly then, would you like to add anything more for tonight, Crimson?
Not much, just have a good night, sleep well, everyone.
And we'll see you when we see you, everybody. Thank you again for coming on by.